do this.
We do.
We're the one-take twins. All right.
Oh.
There we go.
Ah.
Well. And so, we have the Four of Wands, and it is in the inverse. And what I want to say about this is,
What?
last month, after that lovely reading of ours, we had all those wands, okay? Wands are just do it cards. They are, let's just go, impulse.
Go.
Let's make it happen, all right? You're a Scorpio.
Right.
You're not all about that, and you're also a fixed sign.
Yes.
So all that go has left you feeling a little bit ungrounded.
Ungrounded. Right.
You're not feeling too stable
Right.
at the beginning of August. And it could have more meanings than that, actually.
Well,
but
it
that's
could.
the first thing that comes to mind.
But it's about the home. It's about the stability of the home, and something turns the home upside down.
Could be a move.
Could be a
I don't know
move.
why I think that.
It could be a move, or someone moving out.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the home that causes you to be concerned.
Doesn't feel homey.
Doesn't feel homey. It could very much be something, I've had this card come up when it's been issues such as the plumbing.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be as mundane as that. Something within the home that doesn't work.
Right.
So it could be something as simple as
Looking for some real
Electricity,
estate and you can't find
you
it.
can't find the real estate that you want. It's really about,
Pitching your tent.
right,
Can't pitch your tent.
yeah.
Pitch your tent.
And something about the home has been,
Yeah.
so it feels turned upside down. And
Yeah.
so it might be that maybe a neglect of the home too.
Could be.
A neglect of the home, maybe you're not home enough.
Right.
Because of the last month, how it brought you out into this whole new adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it's also caused you to neglect your home.
Yeah.
It could very well be.
Feels to me like trying to pitch a tent.
Yeah. But
I don't know why.
basically, this is about security,
Uh-huh.
and when it's reversed, you feel insecure.
Right.
So
Right.
there's a certain insecurity.
It's like when you go camping. That's like you spend a lot of time trying to figure out where you're going to pitch your tent.
Oh, yes.
That's like 50% of camping.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have an RV, you spend a lot of time trying to figure out where to park the RV.
Right.
Try to balance it, try to make sure that, do you have septic, whatever RV people do.
Oh, yes.
Kind of goes like that.
Yes, and you can take that and use it as a metaphor.
Right.
For-
That's a metaphor.
That's a metaphor.
I'm not saying you guys
Not
all
literally.
own RVs. And you're all
Just to
looking
make sure
you're all
that
looking
you
to
understand.
hook up the septic.
Yes, it's not like that.
Listen to Casey Musgraves. She sings all about this. Casey Musgraves. Oh,
This is the topic of a song.
I'll post it. This card.
Next card.
This is my favorite.
It is?
Yeah, I like this card. It's card challenge.
Unexpectedly.
Oh, good. I like that card. That's a good card. So you're not worried anymore.
Challenge. All right.
Well, your challenge.
Your
Well,
challenge
it's
is not is.
well,
Well, that's interesting.
well, it's like this.
Double negative here.
It's double negative. Okay, so it's the Nine of Swords, which is the up all night, pacing the floors because you're worried about something card. You get all these things you're worried about. You're building a case for worry. But in the inverse, it's like you kind of have a way of dealing with it already, but it's kind
Right.
of still a challenge. So it's just a little more benign.
It's more benign. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is again in reverse. I love to see the swords as a ladder, because here they start to look like a ladder, and they have even less relationship to the person. So it's the you're starting to climb out of that which has caused you to become worried or overly concerned or anxious or fearful or depressed.
Yeah, it's like we are climbing Jacob's ladder. That's all.
Climbing Jacob's
One more-
ladder, ladder up.
Yeah, one more time it's a song.
Another one.
Another song. I'll have to post all these songs. This is Casey Musgraves, like all about, carrying her house with her. I can't remember the name of the song, but I'll post it. And then this is We Are Climbing Jacob's Ladder, that little children's song.
Oh, see, I'm Hungarian. We didn't
Jacob's
have
ladder,
those.
we are climbing Jacob's
I
ladder.
should sing a Hungarian song.
You should. She speaks fluent Hungarian.
Buci buci torko. That's
There
the
you
only
go.
one that came to mind. All right.
Those are real words?
They are, yes. Butsi butsi tarka.
What does that mean?
The cow's tail.
All right.
And in the unexpected,
Can you say
another
this in
reverse.
Hungarian?
No,
Page of Wands.
I don't know the tarot in Hungarian.
Okay,
So-
so this is the position of the unexpected. Okay, so let's get serious about this reading now.
All right,
Okay, because it's time to get serious about this reading, and I'll tell you why.
all right.
Because we had this in the same position last month. Only it was in the upright.
Yeah,
So Spirit's like, pay attention.
all right.
Okay, so now we have it in the inverse. So that
This
fire
is a
isn't
young
so
person.
hot any longer.
Well,
Well, it could be a young person.
it could.
But it could also be, we said last month, it was that stick of dynamite.
Oh, yes.
You know, because at the end we had the King of Wands, and it looked as if you were contemplating a new adventure
Right,
with this king,
right.
and we said this was a stick of dynamite. Well, now the stick of dynamite is in the inverse.
It's fizzling.
It's fizzling
It's fizzling out.
a little bit this
Yeah,
month.
so you're not feeling as
Like,
ignited
yeah.
by the same passion that you were before.
Mhm.
And or you can't unexpectedly reignite the passion.
And we've had the Hanged Man a lot with Scorpio in the past. We've had the Hanged Man a lot. And the reason I say that is, you know, a lot is going on with Scorpio.
Oh, yes.
And it seems as if maybe, we'll do the council card, but the Hanged Man may be a good card overall.
For them. Yes,
yeah.
a bit of respite, actually.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
you think?
Yeah, yeah. Reevaluate the situation.
To reevaluate.
Yeah.
You need time to
Mhm.
reevaluate because there's so much passion and energy around you with all the fire
Mhm.
that it's been difficult. But
Yeah.
I'd like to mention that if it is a young person,
Mhm.
then this young person causes them, you see the worry?
Mhm. But it's benign.
But it's benign. So something about them, they're,
Impulsive.
well, they're normally impulsive, they're normally impassioned, but that impulsiveness and that passion has maybe not served them well.
Right.
And so there is concern over them.
Mhm.
But your challenge is not to, there's nothing that can be solved with worry, anxiety, and angst.
Mhm.
There's nothing you can do for anybody with those emotions.
But it looks as if they sort of have that under control.
Yeah, it does, but it's still in their challenge position.
Right. But it is sort of like Jacob's ladder, like it's taking them to a
It's
higher
taking
plane.
It's taking them to a higher
Somehow it
plane.
works for you.
But,
it works for Scorpio.
and also,
I'm dying to see the end.
let's see it. I need to see it too. What is all these reversals? My goodness. Well, this is a good reversal, though. Do you know that?
Yeah, it's reality.
It's reality.
Yeah, like being grounded in reality.
Being grounded in reality.
Okay, so everything that happened in July, it's going to turn around in August.
Not
Well, it's like the
necessarily.
disillusionment, because there is some disillusionment
Well,
that may have happened in August, because here we have the Seven of Cups, and it's in the inverse. And what is the Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups, sometimes we disagree on this card, but to me it's the Wally World card. It's like, well, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Where, and so, you see all these possibilities, and you're like, wow, I could do this, I could do that. Oh, maybe I want to do that. Oh, look over there. But in the inverse, it's more like, hey, let's be realistic here.
well, I agree.
Are these things actually possibilities? I mean, how realistic is that?
Right. So it's coming to your senses,
Yeah.
really. And maybe the last month you were still led by your passion, led by a certain amount of lust, a certain amount of desire,
Mm-hmm.
which had overcome your reason.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, and it looks like at the beginning of the month now it's becoming real.
it's
'Cause
becoming
like,
real.
oh my gosh, where am I going to live?
Right. Or what's going on with my home?
I'm feeling a little unstable
Right.
here.
Something's my home is unstable.
Right.
I'm uprooted. I
Right.
feel uprooted.
Am I going to pitch my tent.
Right.
Repitch
So
my tent.
all these are reversals, but a lot of them, like these two, are excellent in reverse.
Yeah, these are excellent. This one is interesting because it's in the same position, which tells me that, wow, you know, that sort of like, ooh, let's go do this thing.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ignited. I think
Yeah.
I think this could work.
Yeah, there's some naivete that goes
Right.
along with that because it goes
It is
back
naive.
to the fool.
It's exactly naivete. You were overcome with some sort of naive notion, a possibility that was a sort of pie in the sky.
Yeah.
And now, in the month of August, you're brought back to reality.
Mm-hmm.
And you manage your previous worry,
Mm-hmm.
all right? You manage it. There are still, say, even problems with young people, or your own desire, your own passion you're weighing it. You're thinking, well, I'm not really that eager to do this.
Right.
I'm not that eager anymore to do this, whatever this is.
Whatever it's going to take, because we had the 7 in this position, 7 of Swords. Now we have the 7 of Cups over here, which is kind of the same thing in a way, you know. Because here it's like, hey, I'll do whatever it takes to get this done. You know, I want to do this. How can I do it? I'll do whatever it takes. And this is like, it just is not making sense any longer.
Right. So although it's a bit of just coming to your senses. That's all.
Yeah, and you
that's
do.
good, because as a Scorpio, that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They finally assess the reality of what was before, and then they become rational.
And this in inverse says the same thing. Page of Wands.
Mm-hmm. It does.
It's a message of what can be done.
What can be done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so in reverse, it's just that. It's just you're assessing rationally now, as opposed to fly by night winds that you had before.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's all minor stuff. It's all minor arcana
yeah.
too.
It's
you
minor
are going on an adventure.
You
it's
are.
just that the adventure that you thought you were going on, might not be the one that you're going on.
Exactly. There's another adventure, and it's not the one you had conceived of, because this
Because we had the Fool.
Right, we had the Fool. So you're on that adventure. You're still
You are.
there.
It's just not the one you thought it was.
Yeah, and it's having repercussions and effects on your home in ways that you hadn't anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's got you climbing Jacob's ladder.
right.
Which isn't a bad thing.
That'll get you to heaven.
That's right.
That's right. That'll get you to heaven. So
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, and stay tuned because we have